Thank you, Mr. President, Mr. Chancellor. Before I begin, I would like to announce our class gifts to the university. This year's graduating class gifts to the university are $5,000 to the Land and Food Systems Undergraduate Society for kitchen equipment upgrades, $5,000 to the Agora Cafe for security and equipment upgrades, $8,000 to the SEEDS Sustainability Program for community development, $5,000 to the Geological Engineering Undergraduate Club, and finally, $6,175 to the AMS's Aboriginal Students Commissioner for a Musqueam woven tapestry. You know, after my last final exams a few months ago, I realized that there were three types of students walking out of those exam rooms. Those who made wonders happen, those who watched wonders happen, and those who wondered, what just happened? And I realized that engineering is the craft of being the third type of student, but making it look like you're the first. But a few years ago, I was another type of student, the type that quit. I decided to quit engineering. I told myself that engineering was a dull, passionless, and mechanical profession. And I wondered why anyone would spend years of their life experiencing that. And all for what? A 9-to-5 job in an office? For the year following, that was the narrative that I told myself. You see, I gave in to a mentality that is encouraged by a particular culture that we are exposed to, especially as young adults. Young people should be out, free, expressing themselves, not tied down to anything, any form of responsibility. And if you happen to be someone who finds passion and creativity in math, scientific discovery, logic, well, I guess you aren't a proper young person, so to say. And I suspect that these abstract concepts of what we should do to enjoy life has challenged many of us throughout our education. Well, look around you. To those of you in the nosebleed sections, look down. The men and women that are about to cross the stage today are proof of what happens when you surmount that mindset. When you see that there is no shame in embracing and committing to the intelligence that resides in all of us. Look at who we've become. Some of you in this room have been accepted into graduate programs at MIT, Stanford, Harvard, and I could go on, for cutting-edge research. Some of you have been in the grad school business right here for quite some time and are finally cashing in on years of painstaking work. And they're looking at me like, you know nothing, kid. And some of you will take your bachelor's degree today and jump into the future of our technology sector. And this sector is no joke. It is in our lifetime that our line of work will determine the longevity of humankind. Today, I stand amongst you, the most talented and intelligent individuals that I have ever met. People who have made me proud to call myself an engineer. And my hope is that you too remain proud of your profession, that you allow no dominion to pressures of what you should be. My hope is that you embrace your profession not because it pays well, although it does, but rather because it is the means through which you will be rewarded for moving the world forward. My hope is that you find passion and creativity in science, in circuits, in lines of code. That is who we are, and I have never been so proud to accept it. Thank you, and congratulations.